my boobs look good. Dang, okay, get it, girl. They usually don't look that good. That's okay. I'll appreciate them while they're here.
Where are they going?
I don't know. Away. They seem to come and go as they please.
Okay. So, what's up, you guys? This is Living Sweetly with your girls, Brittany
And Stephanie.
and we are back with another video. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys
Like, comment, and subscribe.
In the description are all our social medias. Follow us on all of those. And don't forget to share our video. You know, tell your friends to be our friends so we all can be friends. If you guys haven't read the title, let them know what we're doing.
Sponsor me, Dunkin' Donuts. I drink you all the time. I drink a lot of coffee. Today we're gonna do like a first time tag, but we like found one online and just picked the ones that we like.
Yeah, so we got some pretty decent questions for y'all. If y'all want a juicy version, y'all just gonna have to let us know sometime down the line.
We got you.
Yeah. But for the most part, these are like mixed. So, first question. First kiss. We already starting off juicy.
First kiss, I can't remember, but I know like my first like few kisses were because of like Truth or Dare.
Were they the same people?
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember. It was like two people. Like it was when we were like kids, you know, like you know.
Well, my first kiss, I did a whole story time on this before because I had a channel before I made a channel with Steph. So I did a story time on this, but my first kiss was from one of my exes, not my last ex, but the ex before the last ex. But
so complicated.
Yeah. Well, we had grew up together, so like him and like his brother lived like down the street. So it was like him, his brother, me, and then like one of our friends that lived across the street from them, this girl. So all four of us were just like the four amigos. So we was always just walking the streets and doing the most. Because back then, the streets were safe. Back then, they were safe.
Back then.
Yeah. But it was like a dare for me to like kiss him. Everybody was always shipping me and him. Little did they know we'd date like 7 years later. But anyways.
Oh, that's cute.
That was him that just messaged me.
I just name dropped. I saw it pop up. I was like, who? I was gonna ask. I was like, who?
Anyways.
That's a sign from something. I don't know what the sign is.
But anyways, yeah, it was a dare, so we had kiss, and that was my first kiss.
Aww.
Girl.
No, my first few kisses were with girls in Truth or Dare, and little did they know I would grow up and come out, so that's cool.
Grow up and come out.
Come out the closet. But yeah, it was really awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think my first kiss might have been with my friend's sister because she dared me to. And we weren't really close friends, me and her sister, so it was like awkward.
That sounds very twisted.
It was very awkward. I don't know what was going on, but it's okay.
Alright, next one is first crush. To be honest, I don't really know my first crush. I feel like my first crush might have been maybe somebody I was in kindergarten with that I'm kind of still friends with till this day. So, yeah.
Well, my first crush that I
don't
could
see
remember.
it as a crush anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, my first crush that I remember was probably like around that time. But my brother was friends with this girl, and her little brother would always hang out with us. He was a year older than me. Like we would get like our parents would take turns like driving us to school, and I had like the biggest crush on him. And funny story, I don't even like at least 10 years later, because they had moved and we hadn't seen them. I was at Walmart and I looked down the aisle and I'm like, who's that cute person over there? I couldn't tell if they were a guy or a girl.
Ignore my sister now. I gotta say, ignore my people every single time.
Okay, but little did I know, 10 years later, I would run into this person at Walmart.
Close the door.
I was like, who's that cute person over there? I couldn't tell if they were a guy or a girl. I was like, whatever, whatever, cool. But then it turned out to be him. I was like, whoa, because like my dad was talking to like his mom, like they all ran into each other. It was weird. I didn't know that was him. I was shook. I don't think he ever knew that it was me though, because I wasn't over there, but yeah.
Now all I smell is my dog because she's been playing outside all day.
It's really nice outside today for like the first time in
Look,
20 years.
y'all, it's a nice day in Chicago. Hopefully Chicago doesn't mess this day up. Okay? Still early in the day right now.
Right. Wait till later.
We already heard ambulance and stuff. We're
Right, I was like, it's a
"Dang."
nice day. Y'all already out here doing crazy stuff.
Okay. But next is first period. Now we're getting a little messy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my first period, I got my period like really early on. I was like 10. Like it was like, because it happened on my brother's birthday, and my brother's like a year and 2 months younger than me. So I had just turned 10. It was May. My birthday's in March. And this is like a sad story, honestly, because like my mom was in rehab. And I like didn't know what to do. I was like scared, so I was like crying to my dad about like blood in my underwear. So he had to take me to the store and get me pads, and my grandma had to like talk to me and stuff. It was like really embarrassing. I was in 4th grade. Like I got it really young, so that sucks. But yeah, that's my story.
Mine is, I don't know what grade I was in. I might have been maybe 11 or 12. Yeah, and I think I got it like right after school had ended, because I think, yeah, because I remember, wait, where was I think I had got it like right after school, because I remember in gym class, like my stomach was hurting like really bad, so I was fine right then. And then when I got home, I just started bleeding. I was so nervous to tell like my mom, like I didn't know like what to do. So for the longest, my mom didn't know that I had got my period till like a couple days later.
Oh my god.
Cause I was like bleeding, so I like didn't know what to do, so I would just like always wrap like a whole bunch of tissue. I know. And then like my mom didn't know until she like found like bloody underwear in the garbage or whatever. She's like, "Why didn't you tell me you got your period?" I was like, "I was nervous. I didn't know what to do."
Honestly, I never told anyone this part of my story, but me too. I hid it for a few days. All my underwear got bloody. I like threw them away.
Yeah.
And everyone was asking me why I was upset. I was like, it's personal, guys.
Yeah.
And then I told my dad, because I went to the park, because there wasn't a lot of blood at first. And then I went to the park, and there was like a ton of blood in my underwear. So I came home and I was crying. He was like, "What happened to all your underwear?" Like, and he took me to get pads and underwear. But I didn't tell anyone until now that I hid it too. I tried to.
I was so nervous, and then like my mom had to show me like how to put a pad on and everything. It was just so like nerve-wracking. Like, yeah. But okay. Next question is the first person we subscribed to on YouTube. So once we started to, like discover YouTube and stuff, and then whoever it is that we liked first.
I remember when I was in like middle school. It's hard to remember because I can't really remember that well, but I know that I always watched Shane Dawson, and I know that I always watched this YouTuber. I think her name was like Panacea81. She used to do makeup. So when I was like getting into makeup, like I would watch her channel a lot. So it was like either one of those two. Yeah. I can't really remember though. But yeah, she I used to love her video. Like I don't know why, because like they weren't like the best videos. Like I think she still makes videos occasionally, but you know what I mean. It was like she started her channel a long time ago. You know what I mean. So you know how old YouTube used to be. But I loved her makeup for no reason. So I always used to watch her, and I like would buy palettes, like cheap palettes, and try to like do my makeup like her.
I think the first person I subscribed to on YouTube was, I think Amber's Closet. Have you heard of Amber's Closet? Yeah.
I used to love watching her.
Yes. Amber's Closet. I used to always watch her. I'm still sub to her to this day. And I follow her on Instagram. I always be commenting under her pictures. And then I get all happy when she like my comments. Like, I'm such a nerd. I love Amber's Closet.
Oh my god.
I think her and I don't know who else. Probably D&B Nation, because they were popular back then, so yeah. Next is our first celeb crush. Let me tell you.
I don't even know. I literally don't know.
I think my first celeb crush was probably, I don't know. It's like I know his name, but his name isn't on my, it's not on my tongue. He was in Even Stevens. And he was in Transformers. Shia LaBeouf.
Buff.
Yeah,
Oh.
Shia LaBeouf. I think he was probably my first celeb crush. Cause you know Disney was popping back then.
I honestly like can't even answer this question. I can't think of anyone that I really had a crush on. Honestly, I might have to pass this question.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to think. I can't even think.
Probably Shia LaBeouf and probably Lil Romeo. I don't know. Okay. Okay. First fear.
I've always been afraid of the dark. That's gonna be my
Me
answer.
too. Yeah.
I was always afraid of the dark.
That's
Always had like ever since I was little,
I
always the
swear.
TV on.
I always
something
have
on.
to have the TV on. I still, till this day, still have to have something on. Unless I have like a migraine, then I can sleep in the dark. But otherwise, when I was younger, I always had nightmares. If I spent the night over like my cousin's house or something, you know, y'all know aunties don't like paying too much of the bill. They be like, turn them TVs off when y'all fall asleep. So I always had nightmares at my aunt's house. Okay, so first job.
We still work at our first
Yeah.
jobs.
First job, still current job.
Right.
That's about it.
That's
Y'all
about it.
hear all them story
You
times
already
we
know
be
what
telling.
we be doing. Yeah. You already
Yeah.
know what it is.
So, first tattoo. Steph just got her first
I
tattoo.
just got my first tattoo. Little cruelty-free symbol. I went to Ulta today and the girl was like, "Oh, I like your cruelty-free tattoo." I was like, "You're the only one that has gotten it without any explanation." So yeah, this is my first one.
Yeah. My first tattoo is on my back. I don't know if I can show you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know.
Let me see. Can I see it?
Part of it.
Oh.
I don't think it's gonna show all the way. My mother is the heart that keeps me alive.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice the hearts before.
Yeah.
That's so cute. There's little red hearts in there.
Yeah.
No, that's cute.
My first tattoo is on my back. I got it when I was 18, so I ain't gonna tell you how many years it is. But we're about to do a vlog soon on our. We're about to get more tattoos.
Yeah,
Just
we're
know
gonna
that.
get tattoos together.
We about to vlog it sometime.
We already have
next
planned.
week. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So next question is.
You guys, we had to put my dog down yesterday. I'm sad. We're not gonna talk about it though.
And I was like, why did he leave me in here? Well,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Next one is first thought in the
Yeah.
morning.
First thought we have in the morning. Probably the first thought I have in the morning is.
I'm always like, what time is it?
Yeah, probably
always
that.
check my phone.
Yeah, because I always wake up like super early in the morning. Like I'll hear like my dad getting my sister ready for school or something, and then like I'll go back to sleep, and then I wake up and it'll only be like a half hour later. I'll be like, well, I might as well get up.
No, I'm
I'm a real light sleeper. If something wakes me up, I really can't go back to sleep. Yeah, so probably my first thought in the morning is, where's my dog? Because if she's not in here, then I'm like, I can't really sleep. Because then I start to feel bad because I'm like, dang, she probably out there laying on the floor or something. She's always crying at my door. Yeah, that's probably my first thought. Next is first concert. I think my first concert, I was probably like a, I don't know. Maybe like 10 or 11. My first concert was a B2K concert. So I was like really young. By the way, I'm going to a B2K concert at the end of the month. They're coming to Chicago, so yeah. The Millennium Tour. I'm going to that.
Okay, I don't even want to tell this story. I feel like I've said it already, but my first and only concert was a Black Veil Brides concert. 2011. It was the AP tour. There were bands like I See Stars, Versa Emerge, but doesn't exist anymore, and I loved Versa Emerge so much. Black Veil Brides, it was so cringy. I know. It hurts me to admit. We're moving on.
Okay, first movie we seen in theaters. So like the first ever time we been to the movie theaters. Not first movie like period, but first movie in the movie theaters. I saw Elf. This was in 2003. I don't know how old I was. Maybe like 8. I don't know. But it was Elf. Until this day, I still love the movie Elf. I gotta watch it every single Christmas.
No, Elf is a good movie.
Yeah.
My first one, that I could remember, because you know parents be bringing their kids even though they're not old enough, whatever. Like the first movie that I remember, so I don't know if it was the first one or not, but the first one I remember is we were in the theater like seeing Finding Nemo.
Mm-hmm.
And what did that come out, like 2001, 2003, something?
Yeah.
So I barely remember it, but I remember like the seagulls and stuff.
Yeah.
Mine. You know, that like I just vividly remember seeing it.
Okay, so next question is, what's the first thing we do as soon as we get home?
I put my comfy clothes on.
Yeah, me, I probably get home, probably take my shoes off, take my bra off, you know. At least take the bra off, you know, that's it for today. Like, that's it. Okay, last question is the first person we message about something that we're happy about. I probably most likely message Steph or the group chat. We got a group chat with all our friends. So.
Yeah, that was my answer too when we were talking about it. I'd probably say like the group chat and then like a couple like friends, but that's it usually. Usually I just go to my dad and I'll go to like a couple people in Messenger and that's it.
Yeah, we got this group chat. Yeah, our group chat be
Wild and
yes. But yeah, probably the group chat, probably Steph. Even if something crazy happens, I go to the group chat.
Or she'll just call me.
Yeah. But that is the end of this video. If you guys want a part 2, let us know. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. In the description are all our social medias.
Go follow.
Yes, tell your friends to be our friends so we all can be friends. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Never let them see your friend. And if you need a friend to pick you up, I'll be around. And we can ride with the windows down, the music loud. I can tell you ain't laughing in the rap, but I wanna see that cookie snap.
I'm away down. I'm away down. What the one that was trying to keep me way down. Like the sun, no, you know I'm away background.
Cookie smile with your style on them.
Background.
Cookie smile with your style on them.
You were the one that was trying to keep me way down. But like the sun, no, you know I'm away
They don't look
background.
nothing like the people on the screen. You know the movie stars, picture perfect beauty queens. But we got dreams and we got the right to chase them. Look at the nation, that's a crooked smile. Braces couldn't even straighten. Seem like half the race is either on probation or in jail. Wonder why we inhale, cause we inhale already. I ask